Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, yes. Kenyans today have more reasons to demonstrate against William Ruto's government more than any other time. Today, William Ruto appointed 50 individuals as Chief Administrative Secretaries. Uhuru Kenyatta had 26. So Ruto has doubled the number. Based on former President Uhuru Kenyatta's cabinet salary scales, a CAS will take home a cool Kenya shillings 874,500 a month. That's one CAS. We are not talking of the salaries of their staffs. If you add the salaries of the staffs, then one office of a CAS in a month will consume over 2 million Kenya shillings. With what we are seeing in William Ruto's government, this is a government running amok. And I won't be wrong to say that even this salary might be increased. This salary might, and it will be increased. Before digging deep into this analysis, let's listen to William Ruto when he was campaigning for the presidency.
Niwaulize watu wa Kakamega. Mimi nikisema kabla nyinyi hamujatengeneza vyeo, wacha kwanza tutafutie vijana kazi. Hiyo ni kuchochea watu? Kwani Kenya hii ilikuwa yao peke yao? Mimi nikisema kabla hamujaanza kusema mnagawana mamlaka, wacha tutafutie mama mboga, wacha tutafutie mtu ya mkokoteni, wacha tutafutie mtu ya bodaboda.
Yes. That was William Ruto when he was campaigning for the presidency. At that time, he was making it very clear that his opponents, Raila, Uhuru and that team, were out to create positions for their friends. Him, Ruto and his team, they were interested in economy. They were interested in uplifting the hustlers. That was William Ruto. And he successfully convinced some Kenyans, and those Kenyans voted for him because of those lies. We are dealing with a liar masquerading as a president. This is a liar. If you look at what is happening in Kenya Kwanza, it's almost very clear and very certain that these offices, Kenyans don't need these offices. Yes, this is clearly a bloated government. 50 CASs, what are they going to do? While we all know that even from the roles they are going to perform, all those roles are already being performed by the cabinet secretaries and the principal secretaries. So these are offices that are clearly not needed. But because William Ruto has to please his friends and his close associates, he has seen it fit to create those offices. If you look at the individuals who have been given those positions, all these are the loud, those who are making a lot of noise campaigning for William Ruto. Anybody who was very loud campaigning for William Ruto, he has been given a job in William Ruto's government. A bloated government. A government telling us that it's broke. It's creating more positions. If you look at the appointments William Ruto has made in the less than 6 months, he has been in power. He has almost doubled, more than doubled the size of the government Uhuru Kenyatta left. He has increased principal secretaries. He has also increased government departments. In fact, he's adding more positions than any other government that we have seen in Kenya. This confirms one thing. William Ruto is not interested in serving Kenyans. He is interested in rewarding his close political allies, friends, and relatives. And when I say about relatives, yesterday we also saw Ruto appointed Rigathi Gachagwa's sister-in-law. A government of nepotism, tribalism, a bloated government. That's coming out very clearly. And this is why I strongly believe that with or without Raila Odinga, Kenyans should reject this government. I don't think Kenyans, we can stoop that low to accept this open conmanship. I take this as an open conmanship. If you look at these appointments, assuming, or rather we have about 4,000 unemployed doctors, about 4,000. Assuming you employ one doctor, a salary of 200,000 per month, the office of one CAS can employ 10 medical doctors at a salary of 200,000 per month. Instead of employing the doctors, William Ruto has seen it fit to employ his close friends and associates, somewhat honestly clueless. The likes of Omanga, Jaguar, all those noisemakers are now in government. Any noisemaker that you have ever thought of, that person is now in government. No mama mboga, no boda boda, mtu wa kiosk. Ruto lied to Kenyans, he cheated the hustlers. And I won't be wrong to say, with this, with or without Raila Odinga leading the demonstrations, Kenyans will demonstrate against this clueless, oppressive government, with or without Raila Odinga. And just as Raila Odinga said today, you can threaten me, you can even kill me, but you will not kill the spirit in Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga is not the problem. The problem is the leadership we have in Kenya. As long as the leadership is rotten, with or without Raila Odinga, Kenyans will reject and demonstrate against that kind of a government. Yes. Before I conclude, I listened to William Ruto yesterday threatening Raila Odinga that this is a person who has been, who tried to attempted coups and such kinds of stuffs. Raila answered him today and told him, all those, that coup you are talking about, I was taken to court and I was released because of no evidence. It's clear William Ruto was lying to Kenyans. He's trying to depict Raila Odinga as a monster. And let me tell you, Kenyans, that the problem is not even Raila Odinga. William Ruto and his team, they don't want anybody interrupting their feasting. Any Kenyan who stands firm against this open looting, that Kenyan is being seen as disruptive. So they start branding you all sorts of names. One CAS is being given a car grant of 10 million and 35 million for mortgage. For mortgage. You can just do your calculations to see on how Kenyans are going to dig deeper into their pockets to sustain and to maintain this bloated government. This is why I've always maintained here that as time goes by, life is going to be more difficult for Kenyans. And Kenyans will surely and most definitely rebel and revolt against William Samoei Ruto. Let's meet in our next analysis. Thank you.